This will be the inner pillow. I have cut 2 pieces on the fold in cotton fabric. Now I make notches here and at the center. This smaller piece I've also cut on the fold and I mark the center. Take the smaller piece and put it right sides together and match up the center notches and the edge to the notch. And then you sew this piece with 1 centimeter in seam allowance with a straight stitch. Add the other piece right sides together and match up the notches and sew around it with 1 centimeter in seam allowance and a straight stitch. Don't sew all the way around. Leave an opening of about 5 centimeters so you have an opening for the filling. Through the opening you turn the right sides out. I am using the top half of a bottle to help me fill the inner pillow, and I'm using fill it about 75%. If you fill it too much it will be too hard. You need to turn the raw edges inside and you can close the opening with a straight stitch. Now it is time to make the outer pillow. I'm using a fabric with some stretch in it. I cut 1 piece on the fold and I make all the notches as before. And this piece I cut with the fabric double, but I add 2 centimeter in seam allowance on this straight edge. And I mark the center. As you can see, this piece I didn't have, so I could cut it on the fold, so I add 1 centimeter instead. But if you are able to cut it on the fold, you do that. And as you can see, I'm always adding 1 centimeter in seam allowance. I start by hemming this side. So I fold 1 centimeter towards the wrong side and then I hem it with an elastic seam, for example, a small zigzag stitch. Now you match up the notches and you can see that the fabrics are overlapping each other, so you get an opening at the center. You pin it so it's edge to edge. I'm sorry for my cat who wanted to make sure that I do everything correct. And then you continue on sewing as you did with the inner pillow. Here you can see the opening where I can put in the pillow. Since the inner pillow isn't filled to the max, I need to move the inner things around so I get it to fit inside of the outer pillow. If you want, you might add a small button so you can keep the opening closed. I didn't do that. I think it's fine as it is. And now your meditation pillow is finished.